Deacon Scott-Vincent Borba joins me now to tell us more about his journey. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, thank you, Veronica. It's a pleasure to be here.
Your story has been everywhere, and for many in the secular news, it might be difficult to understand. You were so successful and built a billion-dollar company, but you gave it all away. Tell us what happened and also how this story really began when you were 10 years old.
Well, it's all through grace from Christ, as we know. I wasn't able to do anything without his help. Um, at 10 years old, I was called to be a priest, but I didn't think that I was worthy enough, even at that time in my life. So I ran away from the call. And in the process, I was running away from my faith also, too. I had a very big conversion when I was 40. Um, at that time, I was in transition of different businesses. And through the help of God, I was able to understand the state of my soul and where I was headed. And I really wanted to recalibrate my life with him and to re-entertain what he offered me when I was 10. And so he gave me the grace to help to relinquish my portfolio. And it started out with initial sell of my one of my luxury cars at that time. And then the proceeds going to the charity when I understood how it could affect people's lives with positive change, helping with the poverty and the homelessness, et cetera. That was the key that God, our Lord, used with me to open the floodgates for the rest of it to go. And so once I surrendered to him and understood the reality of why I'm placed here, why we're all placed here, is to get back in union with him. It literally changed my life, and it changed my trajectory on what I was going to be doing for the remainder of my life.
Now, listening to your story about potentially rejecting a call from God, whether it's to religious life or something else, that is something a lot of people can deal with. So, of course, you can relate to them. But looking at your years in the beauty industry and Hollywood culture, did you ever feel spiritually empty despite the success and wealth?
Yes, that was where my conversion came in. It was it was dealing with at the height of my success within the sales of the companies, et cetera. I was I was actually at my own house at having a party, and I felt so empty and so alone and so not loved, and but I had everything. And that was a grace, another grace from God that he gave me to understand my unhappiness. And then he allowed me to ask him the question, help me be the man that you created me to be, but I can't do it without your help. And that is when the love and mercy came into my life. That's when the literal conversion started. And I was flooded with mercy that he had for me to show me the real state of my soul, but to show also to me that how much he loved me and how much he loves all of us. And so that filled me with such joy and love that I knew that that was where I needed to be. I needed to be in relationship with him. And so that started the whole process.
As a deacon studying at St. Patrick's Seminary and University, what has been the most challenging part of leaving behind material success and embracing a life centered on faith and service?
Um, it was the hardest thing was the transition from secular life, like you said, into formation. Um, I went from owning my own houses and et cetera to living in a little tiny room. So you can't fit everything in there. So you either have to make a decision to hold on to it or to not. And um, the seminary gives you the opportunity to figure that out, to either unite to his will or not. And so for me, it was to have to give that up. So it took me years to get comfortable with that. But now I am actually in with tons of peace, knowing that I don't have many possessions and that I can actually travel and focus to where ministry and our Lord takes me to whatever assignment that our bishop from our wonderful diocese of Fresno, where he places me.
Many people know you as the co-founder of e.l.f. Cosmetics. How did your friends and former colleagues react when you told them you were entering the seminary and preparing for the priesthood? And what message do you hope to inspire?
Well, to be honest with you, they were not supportive. I was on a different path at that point with them. So they bid me well, but that was it. And so it was a very lonely transition between where I came from and to where I was going. So I had to really cling on to the Lord. What I tell people, or what I would like to tell people, is that do not give up. If our Lord is calling you and you're just not ready for the call, ask him to have patience with you and to direct you in the life that you're currently in. But let me tell you, if we orient ourselves to God right now, he takes care of everything for us in this life, as well as prepares us for the next. I mean, if we're able to do his will, the joy and the love and the success will come, but it's oriented to his divine providence. And that's what I didn't know. That is the truth. And that's what I want to let everyone know. Put him first and everything will fall in place. I promise you.
You had global attention. You gave that all up to quietly follow the Lord. And here you are back again with the attention, but also now talking about your incredible story. So, Deacon Scott Borba, thank you so very much.
Oh, it is a pleasure. Thank you, and great job for what you're doing. You're doing a lot of good work.
Thank you so much.